All right. Here's how we're going to complete today's activity. Here's the sheet you write on. Here is the info sheet you need. Every table will need 1 dice. And I think 2 different things to write with is the way to go. So first, we're going to plant a seed in these environmental conditions with these factors. Now, to figure out what these are, we're going to roll this dice. Shake. All right, my dice roll was a 3. So I'm coming down to here and it says 3. Method of pollen dispersal was by insects. So I'm going to write over here, pollen spread by insects. Okay. I'm also going to see that this seed was originally planted in very acidic soil. That's 30% clay, where there gets 3 days of rain, a shady amount of sun, and birds live there. I'm going to try to put all of that in this tiny box. So I'm going to write over here, acidic soil, also a 30% clay, 3 days of rain, shady with birds. Shady with birds. Now, we're going to pretend that this plant that was living here is now dropping a seed that's going to land in a new environmental condition. Roll. A 4. Okay. Let's see what happens now. So now, the new seed of the same plant is in normal soil with 50% clay, 4 days of rain, full sun, and bears. So for the new environmental condition, we are in normal soil. It is 50% clay with 4 days of rain, full sun, and there are bears. So this is the fun part as a group. None of these boxes required thinking, but this box does. What is going to be your table's prediction for whether this seed is going to survive in this location based on it was originally adapted to living here? So we're pretending that somehow a seed got transported to an adjacent environment. Do we think it's going to survive? If so, why? Do we think that it might even have room to adapt and change 1 or 2 things? Or do we think there is no way that this thing could survive? I'll help you with my initial thoughts. As I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, well, this soil acidity could be rough. However, the clay is pretty similar, and the amount of rain's pretty similar. Shady compared to full sun, that might be what kills it. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to write, well, the rain and clay percentage is similar. However, the soil acidity and sunlight change probably means it's going to die. Sad face. Okay, and I just did my first plant. Now it's time to start over, and we're gonna try plant number 2. We're gonna roll the dice. Oh, we got a 4. So I'm gonna now, and I'm just gonna keep going all the way down. I'm gonna take a 4. I'm gonna copy my genetic factor. This time we're being spread by bees. I'm gonna copy this row all the way across right here and here. And then I'm going to try to take this 4 plant and put it somewhere new and write about the new and decide whether or not it's going to survive. So you're going to do this for all 6 plants. And then when you're done, you're going to flip it over on the back and reflect on these 4 questions as a group. You got this.